Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So, I have a lot of changes that's going to happen for me in Legion because one of our tanks, they're actually not going to be able to tank this expansion. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, it's cool. Um, she got a new job, and the raid times aren't going to work for her all the time, so she's not going to be able to consistently raid with us. So what that means is I'm debating on whether I'm going to tank or not. Now I'm playing a demon hunter. That's what the class I'm going to be maining, obviously, and I really enjoy the demon hunter. It does a lot of cool things as a tank. I don't know if it's the strongest tank out there. I know druids are amazing right now, but that said, I think I think I'm going to give it a shot if the guild needs me to. And that's one thing about being in a guild is sometimes you need to do stuff that you're not comfortable with. So, I think I'll definitely do it if they need me to, but I haven't tanked in such a long time. I don't think I've tanked since Lich King. I haven't mained a tank in such a long time, so it's going to be very curious, or I'm curious to see how I'll do and how I'll deal with the position, because anytime you're a tank and you're raiding, you need to be vocal. You need to let people know, hey, we need to do this and this timer and this timer. And I won't be the main tank. I'll be the off tank because our main tank is amazing. He's super 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 good. He mains he has every tank in the game. Yawn. He's really really good, and so I'll be able to learn and figure out what I need to be doing at certain times and things like that. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Demon Hunter tanking is better than the DPS? I was really looking forward to DPSing, but if I tank, I'm going to be able to do a lot more solo content because I'll be super, super geared. So I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be fun. I think there's a lot to learn, different aspect of the game. I wanted to learn the aspect of melee because I've been ranged for such a long time. But being able to go off and tank, I think is going to be super fun too. And Demon Hunters have a lot of usage of spells that I can actually have some fun with. I really like Demon Spikes. Demon Spikes is really cool. I love the aspect. It's so good. It really is. And I haven't looked up a lot of things about this, but I do know haste is amazing for me. And well, I think it is because I know with some haste gear, it actually reduces the cost of this spell right here, which it deals 21,000 fire damage AoE, plus I burn fire damage for 6 seconds. So this is an amazing spell for ads, for pulling, for whatever, and it actually I actually talent it in, so it moves my movement speed up by, I believe it's 30%. Let me look. It is 30%, yeah, and it also deals 50% more increased damage. So the more I could be popping that spell, the better it is for me. So I think haste is a amazing spell for me. I'll have to look at stat priorities and figure it out and do all this the fun stuff. But the cool thing is I have 10 levels to learn all this. I have 10 levels to run all these dungeons, learn these dungeons, get used to the content, and just have some fun with it. Tuesday, the expansion comes out, so I'm super excited about that. There's a lot of stuff to be done, but let's look at the Demon Hunter's spells for tanking that I wish I had. We have a heroic leap effect, but I really wish I had Fell Rush. If I could change that for Fell Rush, I would love it because I like Fell Rush a lot. Man, yeah. I like Fell Rush a lot better because, I can charge. Toom. I think it's more mobility, but I understand this ability. This isn't too bad. It's a jumping into the target. I like Fell Rush. I do. This ability is my builder, and sheer. It's not bad. It's pretty good, but you know, I don't feel I have a lot of buttons to be able to press. Like, I feel myself spamming sheer, and that's not a bad thing because it does give me my what are they? The soul fragments, I believe they are, and you know, I can consume them with my soul cleave, which is really good. But, you know, if my aura's on cooldown, I'll even throw glaive if that's on cooldown. I kind of feel that I only have like 2 buttons I'm pushing. So that's, you know, is there any tips on anybody else, or is that just the way it is? And that's not a big deal. I don't mind playing a spec that doesn't have too many things to do. But as long as I'm, you know, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I do have my taunt, which is cool, and like most tanks, right? All tanks. I do have this. This is an interesting spell. Now, this spell, what it does is it actually reduces the damage the target does by 40% for 8 seconds. That's insane. This is an insane spell, because it doesn't matter if I'm tanking or my main tank is tanking. If there's going to be a spell that's going to be ridiculous, boom, I pop this. That's 40% damage reduction. And it's on a 1-minute cooldown. That's an insane spell. I think that's a game changer for a lot of things, you know, because I can really determine on how much damage that the target is taking, and how much, or, you know, the target or me, depending on who's taking at the time. That's an insane spell. That combined with my my demon spikes, that's going to be ridiculous, you know. And the thing about demon spikes is it goes off mastery, right? But if I can take away 20% physical damage for 6 seconds, that's crazy. Right now I'm at 39, and I'm not sure if the text will actually change. I wonder if I have any mastery gear. Let me see. Let's open this up and see if I get anything special out of this. Cool, I got an epic. Where did it go? Okay, so it's not good. It's not good at all, but that has mastery. Does that have mastery? All right, that has crit. All right, so let's see. I was at 39%. We'll equip this, and we are now at 38. All right, so the text actually does change. That's interesting. So, depending on my mastery, which I still don't think mastery is going to be amazing. I think it's going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be my primary. It's going to be good, though. I'll have to look into that. But combined with demon spikes, that's gonna be crazy. You know, I'm gonna brand the enemy, dealing 40% less damage, and then on top of that, I can almost keep demon spikes up 100% of the time. I'm not sure if haste actually has anything to do with demon spikes, but if it does, I can keep demon spikes up 100% of the time, for sure, 100%, because it's on a 13-second recharge. I have a 6-second that it's up. I have 2 charges. That's 1 second in between. If haste has anything to do with this, I can keep this up 100% of the time, which is insane with the damage reduction on that. Plus, that's not even demon spikes. That's not including a 20% chance of a parry chance. So we're looking at that. We're looking at a huge physical damage reduction. Plus, I have a magical damage reduction that is on a 20-second cooldown. That is ups for 6 seconds for 30% damage reduction. I really like the abilities of this class, you know. And we do have our other things like our silence and, you know, our fear and, you know, our overall just damage here, you know. So there are some cool things that I can do with those little spells, you know. These 2 are on a minute, the silence and the fear, and my damage one is on a 30-second. So you know, I'll be using those obviously on caster pulls and things like that. Maybe for some reason, if maybe I miss something or someone misses something and I don't have my my consume magic up, I can definitely silence the target off that. So that's another spell I can use. Well, I also have, man, I got so much stuff that I can do. And I didn't even mention my my transformed into demon monster, right? Where it increases my health, which is the last stand, you know what I mean? But the biggest thing is it generates 7 pain every 1 second. So I'm going to have insane amount of pain. I'm going to be feeling the pain, right? Was that funny? I don't think that was funny. But it gives me so much pain that I'm going to be able to just spam Soul Cleave, right? And Soul Cleave, it's going to be able to heal me. I like it. I really do. And if I get the opportunity, if they need me to, I'm definitely going to tank. I'll find that out tonight. We're having a guild meeting tonight, so I'll let you guys know if I'm tanking or if I'm not tanking. So what do you guys think? Crit, I have the most stuff, which I don't think should be. I should not use crit. Haste, I'm definitely going to be using haste. Mastery, I have a lot of mastery right now. And mastery does do work, right? What is mastery? Also increases your auto or your attack power by 19%. Huh. That's interesting. Versatility. I think versatility is going to be very important. Increasing the damage and healing done by a percent and decreases damage taken. I think versatility is going to be a huge stat. I think haste and versatility are going to be two things that I'm really looking for. We'll see. Very interesting. All right, guys. That's about it. Just want to tell you the Legion changes and keep you guys updated what's going down. It's going to be kind of fun. I think we're going to be tanking, and I think it's going to be amazing, and I think we're going to be jumping and flying and getting hit and getting repair bills and doing all that fun stuff. So it's going to be exciting. All right, guys. So that's about it. I've been practicing some tanking and stuff, doing some dungeons, and haven't done some raid finders yet because you really can't practice because it's so face roll. But I have been doing some dungeons. I need to do some mythic dungeons, see how I do there, and I think it's going to be fun. All right, guys. Let me know what you guys are planning on maining. It's getting very close. Tuesday it's coming out. What are you planning on leveling first? Are you going to stick with it? Are you going to change it up? What do you guys think? All right, guys. And like always, like, favorite, subscribe, share the video. Do whatever you guys need to do. Thank you for everybody that uses FanFunder to support my Pokemon Go habit. I really appreciate that. And that's about it. All right, guys. Talk to you guys soon.